premiere, which I won't spoil until later, so that way you can have any warning if you haven't seen it and you don't want to be spoiled. But I did make a video at the premiere. It was the quality was really bad and the camera was shaking, so I figured, alright, I'll just redo it. So it's Sunday. It's kind of late. And this week's theme is Harry Potter. So I have some shout-outs to do, so I'm going to get those out of the way, and then I'm going to go on to the actual video. So shout-outs: Jersey, AJ, MJ, Volby Beth, I'm sorry I don't know your name, Dante, Alexis, Marcia, Figment the Imaginary Dragon, sorry I don't know your name either, Dan and Annie, and yeah, so that's that. Harry Potter. I asked a couple people how Harry Potter's helped them in their life, and I would edit that in, but I don't have any editing software. But a lot of people, I think, don't realize how it's helped them, and I think for me, it's definitely, helped. When I was a kid, because I was very shy, and I'm still very shy, I'm pretty crazy, once you really get to know me, and when I'm on camera, but in real life, I'm very, oh, okay, but I think it really helped me, and, a friend of mine said that, when asked, who's your favorite superhero, he said J.K. Rowling, and I mentioned that in the video to someone before. I forget who it was, but, yeah, and I thought that was a really cool thing to say, and it's very true, because she has done so much for so many people, and if you see the hair, because I just saw it in the camera, and it's all like, whoo, and I'm still in my pajamas, I just woke up. So, previous Harry Potter movies I'm going to start out with have always differed a lot from the books, and I've always liked the books better, I always will. David Yates came around for Phoenix? Pretty sure he wasn't around yet for Goblet of Fire, but he came for Order of Phoenix. Terrible. So bad. I hated every Harry Potter movie. Well, I haven't hated them, but I think he's done a very, very poor job. I think Chris Columbus, who directed The Sorcerer's Stone, or if you're in England, Philosopher's Stone, I don't know why I said England. Most of Europe calls it Philosopher's Stone, if I'm correct. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I think he really did the best job, and he was the truest to the books. Plus, his casting is spot on. Emma Watson is an amazing Hermione, and Rupert Grint and Daniel Radcliffe and everyone that he was involved with casting. Every other, directors have their good casting, but I think he really, gets the major points for that because he kind of grabbed all the main characters. One of the things that I did like, though, was that he was able to get Helena Bonham Carter, because I love her. She's an amazing Bellatrix. If you don't know who she is, she's Tim Burton's wife, and she's very creepy. She's always been that really weird character, and I'm going to try not to go over my 10 minutes. So, yeah, the book of Hallowed was phenomenal. Absolutely, it should be worshipped. Honestly, it is amazing. The movie, and this is where I'm going to say that if you don't want it spoiled, you should go. The movie, I think, was a huge, huge disappointment. I was very upset with it. It was really, really inaccurate, I think. The way they did things, I get that they don't have time, but there are a few things that you kind of need to pay attention to. Like, right from the beginning, Bill shows up and he's like, oh, hey, I'm Bill, I got attacked by a werewolf. Fun stuff. Like, okay, you gonna elaborate on that at all? Harry randomly, in the coffee shop, randomly recognizes the guy. Oh, he was there when Dumbledore died. How do you recognize him? You never saw his face. You don't get enough of that scene in the 6th movie to really say, oh yeah, I recognize him. It doesn't make sense. And also Hermione telling the cafe waitress to just go. Oh? Like, you're not gonna, you just broke the statute of secrecy thing? Hi. What else really bothered me? The fact that when Ron came back, after he left and he saved Harry and he destroyed the Horcrux scene and he destroyed it was actually really cool. It was really clever the way they did that, but, when he came back, in the book, she's supposed to be, like, trying to attack him, like, ferociously, and I thought that was one of the funniest things in the books, and she, like, whacked him, and was like, nobody changes anything, and then she just storms off, like, where is my funny scene? What is this? I did like the scene where Harry and Hermione were dancing. Great song, Oh Children, by Nick Cave. Nick Cave, great song. What else bothered me? Dobby's funeral. What on earth was Yates thinking is the only thing I could think while watching that, because it had barely any emotion. Nobody was talking throughout the entire movie. Grave marker? Here lies Dobby, a free elf. Yeah, I wanted that, and I'm sure tons of other people wanted that too. We need that kind of closure. He was a huge character. He wasn't huge, but he saved Harry's life so many times that he deserved that. And he didn't get it, and that really bothered me. Same with Moody Eye. Mad Eye Moody. I'm just gonna call him Moody Eye from now on. Bill just kind of came and was like, oh, he's dead. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, there's no closure. And Harry didn't take the eye off of Umbridge's door. Hello? Yeah. Again? Kind of need that. I don't think you get enough of Harry's kind of obsession with the two-way mirror either. In the book, he's kind of very, very, like, drawn to it, and he's supposed to have kind of, like, an emotional attachment to it because he thinks it's Dumbledore in the book, and, it's not, obviously. If you haven't read the book, then sorry to spoil that for you, but it's not, and, I think that the way they did it was just kind of weird, and my friend who hasn't read the books was just kind of like, why is he carrying that mirror around? I don't get it. And I was like, it's a two-way mirror, and it's Dumbledore's brother who's going to help him later. And she's like, oh. Again, you have to read the books if you haven't read them already. But it was really, I think you needed more emotion for a lot of the different parts. Also at Malfoy Manor in the dungeon/basement, Ron in the book is freaking out. He says he's screaming Hermione's name. I think it was a total of 9 times. Did not say it once in the movie. He was just kind of like, oh, here you go. Where's my book? She's like, oh my god, oh my god. And then they didn't kill Pettigrew, which that really bothered me also. So, I mean, like, there are a few parts of the movie that I thought were really good. The dancing scene, I really loved how they did the Tale of the Three Brothers scene. And the scoring, Alexander Desplat, I believe is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. He did a marvelous job. Really fantastic. I mean, my favorite composer will always be Howard Shore, because I grew up, like, studying, like, stuff he's done, and, you know, I always wanted him to do, you know, the 7th movie, but Alexander Desplat did a marvelous job, and, yeah, kudos to you. Alright, well, hopefully I didn't go over my time limit. Bye!